Doing, my
Back.
lord. Thank you so
Pretty
much,
well,
Padre.
thanks. I wanted to ask you, what made you decide to become an economist, to study economics, to get into the field?
Have you heard about midlife crisis?
Mhm.
So it's like we call it the closing door crisis. When I was younger and I didn't know what I wanted to do, when I had to choose what I want to study, I was thinking what I want to study, and I come across with economics. We had a family business which was shut down due to the financial crisis in 2008, and I always wondered how on earth can the collapse of American housing crisis affect a small family business in Eastern Europe. And that made me think, where do I find the answer? And that's how I become an economist.
Mhm. I mean, these questions are, they also get me thinking. I have the same questions because we have like insane things
How on
happening on
earth?
this side of the world as well. And by things that it's like butterfly effect, you know?
It is absolutely like money nowadays doesn't know borders. Well, nowadays it's been like decades that there are no borders. No border for investment, no border for money flow, and a news can make or break a whole economy within a day because money just flows around.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how many suicides happened when the stock had like a quick micro crash at COVID, for instance? You know, like, there were crazy things happening here, Egyptian stock exchange as well. So
Yeah.
it's fascinating. And actually, like I became fascinated by the topic when I found your channel. I found you through a YouTube live when I was looking for someone to trade with. The New York session, and when I heard what you do and I saw like the trajectory of your channel and your mentorship, I really became fascinated by this, and I wanted to ask if I know there's no alternative to studying it for years, but any basic reading you recommend
There
as
is
a doorway.
alternative.
Mm-hmm.
There is always alternative. Economics, you can get a very, very good knowledge, good level of knowledge, if you go to courses like the one I recommend is obviously CFA, which I have level 2, but I never finished level 3. There's no point for me anymore, but I will one day. CFA is very tough. It's expensive. It's very tough, and majority of people don't pass it. But one thing that you can do is buy previous used CFA books on eBay. Let me show you. And just read it. There's a whole other series of CFA books. This is the one you're looking for, 2023 curriculum level 1. For 17,000 Hungarian forints, like 40-50 pounds.
Okay.
I would highly recommend to buy these books because that's what most of the finance professionals study. Or you can find the CISI, Chartered Institute of Securities and Investment. I have 2 qualifications from CISI. This is also very good. It's much cheaper than no, actually, all in all, it's not cheaper than CFA, but it's broken up into blocks, so it's easier to finish. So look at the website. If you have any questions, I'm happy to answer.
All
But
right,
these are
that's
the 2
awesome.
ones. If you want to kickstart your economics-based trading, this is the one. But it still won't give you the real life knowledge and the real life experience, because that you can only get by trading. For example, I spent quite a lot of money on education when I did my undergraduate and my master's in London. Plus I did my CISA, ICFA, but I haven't finished it. So plus the working experience. And one thing I've learned is that it doesn't matter which good university you go into, trading in reality is completely different. The markets don't behave like they should behave to textbook, because there's always something else you need to consider which isn't written in textbook. That's, you can only learn by experience.
Yeah, I mean, just watching you guys trade in the beginning and now trading with you during the news and all of that, I could see how forecasts would say something, but then the fact would be something within 10 to 15 minutes. And I mean, definitely got to stay on our feet. But I look forward to getting that foundation now that I have the trading experience side covered, being with you guys here. I'd love to build that bit of foundation behind it. So thanks for the recommendation.
Sure, absolutely. It takes time, and fundamental trading isn't easy. But you know, this is what drives the markets, not trend lines.
Yep.
So Israel is asking what CFA. CFA is the Chartered Institute for Financial Analysts, the CFA program. So I wouldn't say every finance professional holds a CFA certificate, but especially those who go into portfolio management and asset management, this is like a industry-wide qualification. And many people who didn't go to university, but somehow they started a career in finance in the 90s and 2000s, this was their opportunity to get a qualification which is recognized by FCA and all other regulated bodies. But I wouldn't recommend CFA for people who just want to learn some economics. For them, I would advise to go into eBay and buy the level 1 books, these ones right here, and just read it, because a CFA exam is just way too expensive to do.
Hey Thomas, glad you're alive, man.
Hey Ferdy, how you doing, brother?
Lekker. Yeah, no, CFA is only if you want to go hedge fund, corporate, that type of style. Then you do CFA or MBA. Otherwise, you can just learn from the University of Life. I think, yeah.
Many traders, yeah, it's, you learn the basics from these books from university, but when you're going out to the real market, it's not going to work. But you need to understand why it didn't work. So, for example, you need to understand what's monetary policy. You need to understand what is fiscal policy implication, etc. That's, you start at university, you learn it. But in reality, the market is going to say, oh, fuck you. And you need to know why.
Yeah, but the university stuff is like almost like minimum for the employability. If you want to be employed by a hedge fund or a corporate, then you go CFA or MBA. Otherwise, they won't really look at you. Yeah.
Nowadays, yes, you have to. But back like 15, 20 plus years ago,
yeah, that was a different ball game.
Yeah, you walked into Wall Street and like, oh, hey, do you have a job? Yeah, come here. It was like ridiculous. I met my mentor at Morgan Stanley, was the head of equity research, Jeff Rudel. Great guy. Oh, hold on, some data came out. He held a degree in history. Okay, it was from Cambridge, so he was smart, but he had nothing to do with financial markets. That was different days. So, quickly jumping back into the game. We have PMI data coming out today. I don't have any open position at all. I was off for a week due to illness. And now focusing on the data, which is about to be released. The first one is the S&P Manufacturing Index, Manufacturing PMI. This isn't what I'm looking for, but it could give a good indication of where the market is heading. Now, I wouldn't front run the market because I've been off for a week, so I have no idea what's going on. The data just came out, is quite inflationary. 49.8 versus 48.9, exactly opposite, 200 basis point higher. So most likely price is going to go lower. It's going to break out and revisit 1824. But I'm still not jumping into any positions. If you want, well, nah, I can't recommend anything. I'm too pussy to jump into a sell. But I think price is going to, based on the data, it's going to revisit 1824. Elitman is asking, most of it gold is going down and dollar all up all week. Yes, the reason why, if I pull up the dollar index and I show you why gold is going down and dollar is going up, is because the fear of inflation, the fear of high rates are coming back into the market. And simple as that. There is no other explanation. You can see, and let me just demonstrate the power of yields. So yields have been going up and created a new year-to-date high, going up all the way to 5.2%. For, I don't know, 30 years, there was no 5.2% yield for many years. Yields are still going up, and that pushes down gold prices, because the higher the yields, the lower gold prices, because this yield represents the price of money that investors get if they buy the US government bonds. And the most surprising is that the 10-year, the long end of the yield curve, also started to increase to highs which haven't seen for many years. The last time when yields were this high was back in 2007. Shocking, isn't it? What do you say? Nothing? I know you're shocked, but you don't have to be this shocked. Bold is asking, can you show your MetaTrader 4, please? I can't because I'm using MetaTrader 5, but I can show it to you. There you go. I don't have any open position at all whatsoever. I might be looking into some buying or selling, but it's only Monday. Let's take it easy. There you go. Full-blown MetaTrader. I don't know how is it going to help your trading, but I'm happy to help you. So, one data is out now, which was the S&P manufacturing PMI. We're not interested really in the S&P manufacturing data. We're interested in the ISM manufacturing data. It's still not the kind of data we want to trade, but bear with me, it's only Monday. That's what we have to deal with. And also we're going to have a Powell speech at 5 o'clock. King Ahmed Zahar says gold will go up by now. It's one of the best explanations and in-depth analysis I've heard in a long time. So he must know something. Ball saying, oh, so you think the gold will push down? I don't think anything, mate. I was ill for a week. Anything is possible, depending on the data. From what I gathered in the past 2 weeks, 2 weeks ago, when things got really sour for gold, and you can see that 2 weeks ago when we had the FOMC meeting, gold really started going south, all the way from 1930 to 1830. That's a lot. That's a lot. The reason for this is because Powell and the projection of economic summary, or the economic summary projection, whatever it's called, document from the Fed, actually highlighted the fact there will be no rate cuts this year. There will be maybe minuscule rate cuts next year, but the high rates will stay for at least one whole year, and that's why the market is dropping. Anthony, is it really that cold?
Yeah, I just woke up. My office doesn't have heating. Well, I don't have a heater on in here right now.
Where are you based?
I'm pretty close to Canada. I'm small island in Washington State.
Mm.
Yeah,
Wow.
I moved into the country, so I have like 5 acres. So we don't have heating until you start the wood stove.
Yeah. Many folks around me, they have full heating system, but powered by wood and coal.
Yeah. So, and I wanted to hear the analysis this morning, so I skipped starting the fire.
Damn. How is the country
But
life?
it's not. Yeah, I love the country life. I grew up in
It
the
is
country,
better.
and like, yeah, especially when you have a kid, because it's like they can go outside and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
it's good for the boy. So yeah,
Is the way.
yeah. Don't you kind of live in the country?
Kind of, yeah. So it's quite remote,
A little bit.
but still a small town.
Yeah.
But you know, everywhere I look, it's like cornfield,
Yeah.
wheat.
Smells like cow shit.
Yeah, but it's actually good.
Yeah.
I like it.
Same. It's same here.
Half of my wife's family is hunting, and you know, they're going with these big ass trucks, big guys, guns.
Oh, that's cool. I want to get into hunting, but it seems like a lot of work. It's expensive too.
It's fucking
get, like,
expensive,
tags.
mate. It's like fishing. You can spend all the money in the world just to go out in the woods with a bunch of guys to hunt.
Sounds a little gay.
Yeah, but when you shoot the animal, like 7 p.m., and if it doesn't die, you have to go after it. You have to.
Yeah.
We call it, or they call it, it's like follow-up or after-follow, or whatever we call it. They go after the animal with dogs. They don't let it suffer. And sometimes it takes, 4-6 hours.
Yeah, it's a lot of work,
thinking.
a lot of hiking, a lot of running. It's
Yeah, I just go to fucking Aldi and buy some game meat or something.
I don't think I've cooked game meat right because I don't really love it too much. I'm just like a strictly ribeye guy.
It's there are some good game food, but for me it's just chewy. And if you really go hunting, if you see the animal that you eat, it's not because of the suffering and all that. It's the reason why it's called game and wild animal, because it's wild. As soon as you open it up, you're going to see it's not really nice.
Yeah.
I don't know why they like it. It's oh god, it's gross.
Yeah. We used to have cows growing up. And I remember we butchered one and they opened it up and I was like, nah, I think I'll just keep buying it from the supermarket.
Yeah, but the game meat, it's different because game, like wild animals, have different infections.
Like worms and parasites and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you have to be really an expert to make sure that you process the meat properly.
Yeah, that's not me.
So, sorry, Anthony. The manufacturing
No, you're good.
PMI did came out slightly inflationary, but the market hasn't really started to drop. So, which is odd, in my opinion. I think there will be some profit taking after this massive sell-off. So profit taking, similar to stocks. Those who shorted ETFs and different kind of assets, they have to borrow the underlying asset at a higher price, and when the price reaches the destination, they have to buy back again and return for the lower price, and the difference is their profit. So today I'm really cautious. You can see that I don't have any open position on MetaTrader for the reason I was ill for a week. I wasn't trading, So Monday is only just observing what's happening on the market. So Franco Munich has a good question. Seeing that the dollar has made new highs and are currently strong, and let's say Powell talks about not changing anything at the moment, what would that mean for the dollar and gold? That would cement in the views of 2 weeks ago, which means that the Fed isn't going to pivot. That's what I'm saying for over a year, that the Fed won't pivot. And finally people started to understand. The Fed won't pivot, so it's going to help dollar to strengthen more and gold to push lower. And Elitman is game meat, not gay meat. Fuck, you know.
He's like, gay meat? What are you guys? You guys hunting for gays?
Yeah. It's game.
Yes, it's gay meat. The animal has to be gay.
All right, 3 minutes, guys. The game plan is very simple. If we see a higher PMI, then gold is going to push lower. Lower PMI will help to go back to, fuck knows, 1850 maybe. Who knows? So we have 3 minutes. But today is only for observing the market, so it won't be a long stream. We're going to check how the market is reacting, and from this we can deduct some very crucial, important information. Thanks, Albert. Two minutes. Someone is asking about US 30. I haven't analyzed US 30 now. I'm slowly getting back into the game, so one at a time. Gold is enough for me for now to focus on. Plus, we have an inconvenient earnings season coming up this month, and hence US 30 is moving sideways, as you can see. So I would just leave US 30 alone.
We got jolts and ADP and S&P or
Tuesday,
PMI
Wednesday.
this week. Yeah, should be a good week though. Yeah,
it is full of data. So now just observing, want to see how the market is reacting to the data. If the USA had happening shutdown, what would that mean to the dollar? Now, it's quite difficult for me to answer because that is political question, but I think it will be bearish for the dollar. But I famously hate politics, but it is negative for the dollar. Bankai Bendre, why you not come alive from past few weeks? Because I was dying.
I was dying.
I had COVID. Thanks to you guys.
Morning, Thomas.
Morning. How you doing, Ricardo? Okay, 39 seconds to go. You can see that the ISM manufacturing data isn't looking too inflationary, and hence I think that gold might going to push a little bit higher, but it may going to carve out some of the bottom before moving higher. This is only my speculation, not financial advice. We have 20 seconds to go. One thing you need to understand, or you need to remember, lower PMI, gold up, higher PMI, gold down. So fire up those MetaTrader screens. You can see that PMI is 49. Hey, that should push down gold. So How about we enter into a little sell? Targeting 1824. And why is gold going up? Let's have another look. Oh, it is inflationary. Oh, fucking hell. First day back, immediately stop loss hit. It's not very nice. Okay. Entering into another one. Let me just fire up the MetaTrader quickly. Okay, so that's my MetaTrader. It's easier to show what I'm doing with the open position. Could it be a buy the news and sell effect? But no, because if you look at the data, so I'm selling gold, but let's have a look on the data. Manufacturing employment through the roof. New orders through the roof. Manufacturing PMI through the roof. The prices, on the other hand, is actually shockingly down. So now let's have a look on how the position going.
I think it's just pulling back for a little bit. I think we still get I think we sell through 1831.
I bloody hope so, because it wouldn't be a nice comeback after all.
Yeah, I sold. I went in really light. Moving the yields right now.
Target is around 24, and it's running in 11 pips of profit. Let me just post the chart into the members area.
Yields are dropping now. I think
that's
they're
not good.
But I think they're pushing back up though. I think there's a wick. I mean, it's only been a couple minutes. It's kind of tough to determine the structure.
So the reason for the sell is because the data came out inflationary. It wasn't just, it was significantly inflationary, even though, you know, ISM manufacturing isn't going to make or break the whole market today because it isn't the most important data. We have bigger fish to fry this week, but at least we have something to trade on today in it. So because the data was inflationary, entered into a sell, and now just waiting, targeting a reasonable 1824 price level. So quickly just have a look on the outlay plan. So the target is S3 on the pivot, 1824. Let's call it 1825. I think it's reasonable. Okay, now running in 16 pips of profit. Will you be here during the power speech? No, I'm gonna go back, watch Netflix, and try to recover. Barnabas Kuzmos, are you Hungarian? Already priced in? Could be. How you doing, Gian?
I'm good.
Long time, brother. Alright, 22 pips of profit, ladies and gentlemen. How awesome is that? I moved down the stop loss to above the previous week. Obviously, with a bit of push to the upside, but now limiting the risk. Now that we have the data out, we had the initial bit of a spike to the upside. It isn't buying the news. It just, I think it's profit taking. And now the position is running in 30 pips of profit. It's good to be back, guys.
Welcome back.
Good to
You
have you
haven't
back.
lost the mojo.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Thomas. I appreciate you. Are you gonna be on Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Full house.
Oh, you're on tomorrow?
Yeah,
That-
I'm
that's
gonna
not-
be at
Is there?
today's tomorrow, innit?
Is there?
Oh.
There's news tomorrow? Is it Jolt's jobs tomorrow?
Yes, it's
Oh,
going.
okay.
Hold
Alright.
on.
I'm looking.
Yes,
It's,
Jolts. Same time. Jolts.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you, Tamás.
You're welcome. Who are you?
Wow, was fast today. They don't stay even 5 minutes.
Yeah, they don't last too long. Hi, Pit. Szevasz,
Yes,
Péter.
man.
Mi újság?
Szia, minden oké, köszi, éppen fuvarban voltam, és gyorsan megálltam itt a Váci úton, aztán szereztem egy kis
Eladtál?
pénzt általa.
Nagyon
Eladtam,
jó.
igen,
nagyon jó.
igen, követtem itt a... Meggyógyultál teljesen?
Annyira nem tudom mi volt, ez kicsit megfáztam, de ilyen Covid gyanús volt, de mindegy, lényeg, hogy csinálta egy kis pénzt, örülök neki.
Jaj, nagyon-nagyon örülök, hogy visszajöttél, már hiányoztál.
You too, man. So Peter is Hungarian. He just said he just made, I don't know, $1 million with this awesome signal. No, just kidding. He made a good money. Good to be back. So position running in 30 pips profit, guys. Did anyone catch the sell?
Yeah.
No, I can't trade news.
Yeah, you still had
Yep,
that
did it.
crappy account.
Yeah.
You should change it, man.
This month I will change.
You can see, like, I don't come to trade when there is no data, but when I come and trade data, it's like 80% of the time it's just win. And it's not making it up. You see the results? There you go, running in 40 pips profit as we speak.
Yeah, I'm doing
Literally-
something similar these days, just following your lead, just doing a bit of trading during the news, and it seems to be working out better now.
Yeah,
than
it's
when I
you don't
used
need
to
to
trade
stress.
all day.
Like before, how many times people come to me? They say, "Oh, Thomas, before finding you, I spent 10 hours in front of the chart. But why, if there is no data? We know exactly the data is once or twice a day, 2:30 and 4 o'clock. Just go do your life, live your life, be with your family, your lover, your friend, whoever, and just come back when the data is released and then make some money." Like Lotzi. He had work. He stopped near Váci Street to trade, and he just made a bit of money in 5 minutes. Lotzi. Whoop, 40 pips. Why am I not showing the screen? There you go. Those who would like to join the Alpha community, look right into the chat. Dropping in some fresh discount for you guys. I am back. I'm back to trade with you full time. Morning briefing, live fundamental trading. This is where most of the Forex gurus are hiding because they don't understand the data. Long story short, use the discount to get into the Alpha community. And back to you guys. Who made some money today?
I have, yeah, definitely. And I think
Right.
I'm gonna finish now.
Myself.
Thank you very
Right.
much.
Guys, I'm gonna call it a day. It was a good welcome back kind of event. Tomorrow we're going to have Joel's job openings. Do you want to live trade again? Are you sure?
We'll come
Why
again.
not? Why not?
Yes, please. All right, there you go, Ray. We can live trade it tomorrow. Make the money, take the money. Make sure that yeah. See you later, guys. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
Thomas.
Welcome back.
Take care, Aurel.
Thank you,
Thank
Tamás.
you.
Thank you, Thomas.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, butterfly. All right, Punanis. Those of you who listening to the stream, we made, it's only Monday, but we made 40 pips literally with the news trading. If you would like to join the Alpha community, go to the website. I'm sending the link into the chat. A few spaces left for the month of October. Join the Alpha community, get daily morning briefings, pick my brain, see my analysis, everything I do live trade with the team. You get first-handed if you join the Alpha community. But long story short, guys, thank you so much. You can find the link in the YouTube chat or below the video. I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was quick, but we made 40 pips. That's enough for a Monday. Thank you so much, and this is the Alpha Facts.